Hey Bay Area Nerf players, this is Josh.
And this is Sean with Bay Area Nerf.
The Bay Area's premier source of Nerf news.
Today we'll be talking about the new Elite magazines released by Nerf. Unfortunately, these haven't been spotted on store shelves yet within the Bay Area. However, we were able to obtain this package from Amazon.com. An interesting point on the back of the package, if you look here, they have some of the blasters that have been released and are going to be released very soon. We have the Rampage, which is the updated form of the Raider. We also have the Retaliator down here, which is the updated form of the Recon. Both these blasters have been spotted in Toys R Us's in the Bay Area. No other stores yet, but hopefully they'll be coming out soon. We've also spotted them online at Amazon.com, so you can order them and have them mailed to you as well. Pictured at the top here, we have the Hailfire. The Hailfire will be released in early September. And an interesting point, on the back there's actually a fourth blaster, the Stockade, which is the updated version of the Barricade. Unfortunately, there is no US release date yet. However, there is a European release date for early August, so hopefully that will be released stateside soon. If we come back to the front, you'll be able to see the magazine, and also the new Elite Streamline darts.
And for comparison, what we actually have is the original 18-round magazine from the Stampede, with the darts from the Stampede, 18 stock streamlines. This is unopened. We're going to open both of these up, put some darts in, and we'll be back after the break.
See you then.
Hey guys, we're back with the Elite 18-round magazine, loaded up with 18 Elite Streamline darts. First thing to note, looks very similar, still has the rubber on the bottom here, but the obvious thing is that, of course, you have this nice clear side so that you can actually see darts. Now, one thing that you may have noticed is if you are a right-handed user and you throw this into a blaster and you're shouldering it, you're not going to be able to just look down and see how many darts you have left. You're going to have to kind of tilt it this way, so it's less than optimal, specifically if you have a side-loading blaster, such as the Raider or the Rampage. You throw it in, you can't quite just look down and see how many darts you have. Again, you're going to have to be turning that around, but still far superior to the original design. The next really big thing to note is that you can fit no more than 18 darts. There are little tabs down here that stop it from going down any further. And that's actually quite a big deal.
Yeah, it's a huge difference in my opinion. There's a big problem with these magazines. If you look, we have 18 streamlines in here right now. If you switch this down, there's plenty of room for one more dart in here. A lot of people will actually put a 19th dart in here, and that's very bad for the darts. It causes dart compression. It's going to deform the dart and not make it work properly. So not only does that ruin the lifespan of the dart, it can also lead to jamming errors when you're in the middle of a Nerf battle. And that's going to leave you very vulnerable if you have to clear a jam when you're fighting someone. Another point Josh mentioned is the window. While it is in a less optimal spot where it's facing, if you look at this guy, barely any windows on it. A couple small slits at the top and on the bottom, but this leaves a huge blank area in the middle where you can't see any of the darts. It leaves you guessing how many shots you have left in the end, which is always very risky to do in the middle of a battle.
Yep, so what we're going to go ahead and do now is do a little bit of a comparison between the original stock streamline and the Elite streamline dart, and we'll catch you here in a second.
See you then.
So here we have the original stock streamline and an Elite streamline. Aside from the color, the first real difference that you're going to notice is the denseness of these heads. This one you just can't quite squish as much as the original streamline. Now the weight is the next very large difference here. Stock streamline, 1.34 grams. The Elite, 0.95, so it's actually quite a significant difference. Like the blasters, where the real changes are the internals here. We're going to go ahead and cut these open for you so you can get an idea of the difference here. So here we have the stock streamline, and you'll notice just how long the tail is on the head of the dart here. Trying to get all of the foam off. And on the Elite streamline, this is what you're looking at for the tail here. So, very significant difference in weight distribution. Let's actually pull the scale up again. the original stock streamline head, 1.04. The Elite streamline head, 0.73. And the bodies, 0.3 for the stock streamlines, 0.25 for the Elites. So very, very close in that regard. The real difference is the distribution in weight and the actual weight of the tips there. So that's really the differences between both the original stock streamlines and the Elite streamlines. Keep a lookout for potential differences in performance based on some of these factors.
So that's all we have for you today on the new Nerf Elite Series magazines and the new Elite Series darts.
This is Josh.
And this is Sean with Bay Area Nerf. Happy
Nerfing!
Nerfing!